Let me tell you, one of the best things that I did for my marriage was get a divorce, because that separation literally forced me to look at the active problems that were going on in our relationship, instead of it being overshadowed by the responsibilities of our home, the responsibilities of our careers, the responsibilities of entrepreneurship, the responsibilities of our children. There were things that we needed to work on, but when you're actively in a problem, you cannot see the solution to that because you're moving about your day in this routine matter. So some people may look at, well, you're going to divorce your husband even though y'all still kind of together, so on and so forth. Let me just clear one thing. I've always said that I was going to spin the block for that man. He's not the problem. It's the problems that we had within ourselves that were causing issues in our relationship. And we were just not able to take the time to figure out, or not even figure out, but work on what those problems were, because we were so busy doing everything else. And so for me in my house, that looked like literally taking a step back and going forth with the divorce, because I wanted there to be a clear separation between him and I. I did not want there to still be this thing dangling over our head, this other responsibility of being married that would keep us from truly identifying the things that we needed to do for ourselves, instead of always thinking in the mindset of us being this couple and what we needed to do for each other, if that makes sense. And it's been about 6 months since him and I have been separated physically in my own apartment, and him in the main house, I like to call it. And but I just wanted to share that because sometimes we're told that we have to stay in a certain situation and just work it out as we are in it. But I'm telling you that sometimes it's hard to do that when you're actively in the problem. So do what's going to work best for you. I'm telling you this, the discovery that I've made for just myself and for him as well, going to therapy and just working on those inner issues that end up ultimately affecting our relationship has been such a blessing in disguise. And even though this was not the decision that I thought we would eventually make to get us to where we are now, this was the best decision for me to make for where we are now. So make sure that you're doing what works for you, your family, and the goals and the lifestyle that you want going forward in your life. It doesn't all need to look the same, and you don't have to stay together in order to work on.
I've been separated from my husband now for nearly 30 days, which is unreal. It flies by. And of course, I'm living by myself now, and I have lots of times to reflect. And one of the things that I was thinking is, I remember the fear that I had about being alone. I am a Brazilian living in the UK, so my whole family lives back in Brazil. And I am so surprised with the way I'm feeling. I'm so surprised how I'm enjoying actually to be alone. I do have an amazing group of friends and they are very supportive, but I literally enjoy so much. I'm enjoying so much this solitude. So I wanted to share that because I know a lot of women and a lot of men as well that are in a relationship and are planning to get separated could be going through this terrifying fear of just being alone. What is going to happen? I know everybody, like each of us, have a different experience and a different story. But for me, I feel that what happened was being together wasn't good for both of us. And now that we are apart, life just feels better. Everything just feels more positive. So being alone and being in my own space and have time to think and have time to digest everything feels good, feels better. So I just wanted to say that not everything that we think, not everything that we think is going to happen actually happens. Not every feeling that we think we are going to feel, we are actually going to feel when we get separated. That is my experience. That is my story. And I feel like I had to share because I've never seen someone talk about separation, and I had consumed a lot of it online of someone that actually felt that the separation at the beginning was positive. And right now, I think it is being positive for both sides.
You're going to be the villain in the story. You're going to be the person who breaks up the family if you are the one seeking the divorce. I had to accept that because I am the one, after 19 years of marriage with my ex since I was 18, decided that I no longer wanted to be married. It was not good for my mental health, physical health, spiritual health, all the health. It was not good for. And I believe he even said like something to the effect of like, I'm breaking up the family. And I did. And I had to choose myself regardless of what was happening because yes, I'm breaking up this toxic environment, and also I'm choosing better for myself and for my children, and I would do it again, right? And when it comes to, because you said wanting that peace, but why do I feel like the villain? Moving out, uprooting my kids while my husband sits back and watches is hard. I know that's hard. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. And also, you're creating a better life for you and your children. So I am the one who left our house and got my own apartment. Thankfully, my ex still lives in the home, so my kids did not have to switch schools, right? So that kept a little bit of like stability, if you will. However, I refuse to stay in anything and with anyone that's disrupting my peace. I'm not doing that anymore. And the way that I see it, we're getting older and we cannot get back time. And I would rather use my time the way that I've done and be the villain in the story, the one who left the marriage. And I said this before and I'll say it again. Women don't just uproot their lives. And let me reframe that. Wives don't just uproot their lives, right? They don't just take the kids and just move out. She has to get to a breaking point where she's like, enough is enough. And when a woman leaves her home, you know that there is a lot that had to be going on, whether it's communicated or not. And so the fact that I said, I don't want nothing in this house but my clothes and my books, and I started fresh to create a safe haven for me and my children, absolutely it was worth it. Was it hard? Yes. Yes, it's hard. But we've done a lot of hard things in life and we'll continue to do them. But I would rather choose this hard than stay in a hard relationship. So I hope that resonates with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Go ahead and save this, like this, and repost it because I'm sure someone else needs to hear this.
I saw my ex-husband for the first time in 8 months. I just saw him. We were married for 6 years. Got a divorce, which was painful. And I'm crying because I'm so happy. And it's not a shade thing. He looks fantastic. He seems like he's in such a good space. But I never thought I would be able to sit across from him, see him, and it have no effect on me. Like, I didn't feel the need to over-explain myself, to present as anything other than who I was. I didn't feel this need to show like, oh, I'm doing so good. Like, I'm good without you. Like, it was just like, he was like, how's the life? I was like, I'm happy. And I'm so grateful to God because as painful as so much of my journey being single has been, every different step, every different relationship, friendship, interaction, like, it's all prepared me. And when I sat across from him, I wanted the best for him, and I hope he's happy. And it came from a genuine place. And to know that I sat there and was just like, I hope you're good. And I want to cry because it's like happy tears, just like when you're in it, you don't know when you're gonna get out. You don't know when it's over. And I say this for the person who's in it, who's like, I can't see my life without, I don't know what it looks like. It's not easy, and it takes time, but your heart does heal, and it loves again, and it's happy again, and it gets happy again. And the journey might be hard, and there will be nights and days, but if you just keep going, it gets better. It genuinely gets better.
Women are tired. Women are fed up. Women are exhausted. Okay? Like, listen, we are. And it is something when a woman is fed up, right? And so Kiki says 20 years together, married for 17 years. I can't do this anymore. We are separated, but still living in the house, different rooms. I'm exhausted. I understand. I overstand. When I was separating from my ex, so in 2020, I told him I no longer want to be married. I stayed in the home for another 2 years. 2 years. It is emotionally exhausting. And so I will encourage any and every woman who is in this process of separating and getting a divorce that you do whatever you need to do to make a move. Even sometimes if you have to live with family, which I did, temporary until you can get on your own, right? Your own place, your own apartment, your own home, whatever you choose, right? But I get it. I understand. And the reason that I keep sharing these comments that I'm getting from you guys, number one, thank you so much, because it helps everyone see that you're not alone and you're not the only one going through it. And I also want to offer encouragement because I've been where you're at. I'm no longer in that space. I'm actually in this space of thriving and peace and ease and so much freedom. And this is what I want every single person, a part of my community, to have in their life, right? And so thank you so much for sharing. Continue to share with me. I want us to all support and encourage Kiki and everybody else who is going through this very interesting time in their lives where they're ready for change, they're ready for growth, they're ready to start over. I'm here to help you, so continue to follow along. Make sure you get on my email list because I do reach out to my community. And all the things that I'm sharing, I go live several times a week. Have your notifications on. Like, get everything that you need so that you can continue to stay encouraged as you navigate this big, beautiful life that you get to live. And I'm going to tell you this moment that you're living right now, it is only temporary. You will not be here forever, and you will get past it. I promise you. I'm speaking from experience. As long as you keep going, right? As long as you keep showing up for yourself and taking baby steps every single day, you got this, Kiki, and everybody else.